Hi guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and I just wanted to say that I have felt very blessed to have you guys on my channel for a year. For all of you guys who have stood by me through all of the different transformations that I've done with my channel, with my readings, with my monthly. First I was going to do it, then I wasn't going to do it. I really want to say thank you for hanging in there. And even though I know some of you don't believe in Christmas, for the people that do, and Christmas is obviously one of my most favorite times of the year, I deeply want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, from my family to yours, from Annette's Astrology Corner to yours, I want you to just have the most beautiful and happy holidays and beautiful, rich Christmas season. And for those of you that don't celebrate Christmas but do like to have some fun around the holidays, I really hope that you just have an extremely fulfilling holiday season. Anyhow, guys, this is my puppers, and he wishes you a Merry Christmas too. Hi Aquarius, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your December forecast. And for you, your rulers, I like to let you guys know where your rulers are. That does help you when I am doing your dailies, but it also helps you understand the energies, the high and the low vibration of energy when I'm discussing your monthly reading as well. So for you, this month, Uranus in Aries is going to be working in the house of communication. It's going to be working in the house where you are interpreting your environment, where you, okay, so it's how you take in information, but it's how you communicate, and how you process your environment. Saturn is going to be for you in your 11th house. This is the house of hopes, dreams, and wishes. So you're going to be aligning much of your thinking, much of the way that you communicate with what you hope and desire your outcome to be, and get somebody on board with it. And this has to do with, I see a lot of 11th house work for you. So I really want to go into the 11th house for you because it is just sprinkled all over your reading. And so this has to do with friendships. This has to do with social networking. This has to do with organizations, how they see you. This is how you market yourself. But this also has to do with hopes, dreams, wishes. So there you have some pretty big orders for this month. You have your eyes set on something and you really want it to come to fruition. And you're really honestly hoping that you can move forward in a really positive aspect. I feel like you're feeling like there's much optimism to be found because you're really tuning into all of this free spirit, optimistic, energizing energy, idealistic, and very romantic energy of all this Sagittarian energy. So on the 4th, when Venus moves into Scorpio, this is going to be in your 10th house. Lots and lots and lots of passion. It's going to go into that 10th house. Now, the 10th house is your career, life path, destiny. Never, ever, ever lose sight of your goal. Your goal is your heart. It's your soul. It's the motivation to make this month stay in high forms of vibration. This is innovative energy for you. I see this inventive energy. I see this as recognition for some outstanding achievement or some concept that makes you stand out. People align with it. There's something that you have to say, and it's recognized and it's validated by the people that are in your network that you're trying to communicate effectively with. Good sales energy, great sales energy. You're going to find that your energy is very harmonious to get what you want. You're going to have the gift of gab in this month. So Uranus and Aries is going to be working very harmoniously with Saturn, Mercury, and the Sun in your hopes, dreams, and your wishes. This means Saturn's not providing any obstacles. It's saying, okay, here you go. What do you want? Ask for it. Ye shall receive. If it's realistic and it's thought through and it is not ego-based, it is for some sort of overall well-being, or if it's in your karmic destiny, your destined path, your fated path, however you want to look at it. And I don't know how much of you believe in fate because you're so logical, but I do. I deeply do. And there is something beautiful about this journey that you go through this month. Scorpio is this very intense energy. It makes you highly intuitive. Follow your gut, because your gut's going to be an amazing guide on how you deal with, communicate with people, how you stay in the highest vibrations, how you get that feeling where you can connect with anybody because you can read them enough to get them to buy what you're selling, pretty much. If you are ego-based, then what you're going to find is you're going to drop into your 12th house. When you drop into this 12th house, what's going to happen is you're going to honestly see where you are destructive to yourself. So, high vibration, moving forward, networking, hopes, dreams, and wishes, and aligning yourself with 10th house. Dropping into negativity, ego, power, control, anything that you do. If you have hidden agendas, if you want to hide anything, that is where you're going to drop into this 12th house, and then you're going to explore what is motivating you. Why are you doing that? Why are you wasting this energy? And what is the karmic lesson that you need to pull from this? Because Saturn is a teacher in this energy and would love to use some of your friends and some of these hopes, dreams, and wishes to motivate you in a really positive direction. On the 9th, we have Mercury moving into Capricorn. This is going to be happening in your 12th house. This is learning to compartmentalize your thinking. This is about being very methodical in your thinking and being very task-oriented and very goal-oriented and very, very patient. Capricorn energy is very precise energy, and it will go to the long haul to get what it wants. If you are dropping into idealistic thinking and getting caught up in the whirlwind of energy that makes you believe that there is something that even though you know, it's like you're intuitive enough to know that there's something being hidden from view, it doesn't matter because ego is driving you. If that's the case, then what I feel like is you're going to drop into this squaring off energy where Saturn's going to come in and it's going to align you emotionally in your sun, and as well as Uranian energy. It's going to align it with a supreme reality check in where you are idealizing something that you should not be idealizing. It does not fulfill that karmic life path destiny. It's where you're going to inevitably lose power, so you might as well deal with it. That's the way that Saturn looks at it. Saturn is a reality check. What Saturn does is it aligns you with, it synthesizes the facts with life experience. So you can't hide from the fact that you went through something, but you're idealizing it, but you're trying to go through it again because, you know what, it could be better this time. I mean, that's idealistic thinking, and it's not really going to be supported, and it's going to lower your vibration. Then on the 11th, we have a new moon in Sagittarius, all happening in your 11th house. Again, this is a new moon in broad-minded, fun-loving Sagittarian energy in hopes, dreams, and wishes. I mean, how lucky do you get in that energy? So this is about, okay, your ruler, Uranus, is going to be trining this new moon in Sagittarius in the 11th house. So This is about interpreting your environment, being very realistic in your thinking. This is about being fun and happy and expanding yourself. And this is about, you need to be optimistic. You have to have this need to start anew. A new beginning is essentially that. It's new. And it's not only just new, it's new in your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. So dream big. It's like you pulled out Aladdin's lamp and you're rubbing on Aladdin. You get that. After all the months of really hard readings, you finally get this energy to turn around. I want to say as long as you're realistic. If you are not realistic, that is when there is going to be, Saturn is going to align with Uranus, and there is, and when Uranus aligns with Saturn, this can be a malefic energy source, depending on where your energy lies. So if it lies in idealistic thinking and you are believing a bunch of BS and words, even though there's nothing to supports those words, and you fought this battle many times, if you're idealistic about it, Saturn is going to come in and give you a reality check, and you're going to have to process that. Now, on the 19th, we have Mercury in Capricorn aligning with Pluto in Capricorn, 12th house work, deep work. So I bet you something comes up around the new moon. There's a reality check. And you were idealistic about something that I don't think could have ever truly came to be. Or something that I know that it's something that you wanted to hear that filled you deeply, but I don't think it aligned you with your life path destiny or your outcome. So when Mercury aligns with Pluto, Mercury is the way that you interpret your environment, the way that you talk, the way that, it's not talk, but the way that you communicate. It's the way that you think. Aligning with Pluto. Pluto is the planet of power, aligning with the way that you think. So in a really high vibration, right? Super empowering time. But for you, I want to say that you are going to go through one hell of a reality check when this happens. This is the way you think, aligning with power and ego. I bet you this has a lot to do with some sort of ego-based response to your environment, where you were idealizing an outcome that was never truly ever going to come of fruition. And so this is going to pull you into not only a reality check in your current and your physical environment, as well as in the way that you think, but this is in the past and the way that you went along these idealistic thinking before, and the trouble that it's got yourself into. And even though you're willing to fight through it, at what point don't you look at it for what it is, as emotionally unfulfilling, and turn towards something that is better, more aligned with you, more fulfilling? So understand that Pluto is the planet of power and the planet of destruction. So are you self-sabotaging your success by aligning yourself with idealistic thinking, or are you aligning yourself with peace, balance, with mutual, with people that mutually understand you, that are elevated thinkers like you, that have mental stability? Or are you aligning yourself with the past and instability and just fighting based for the sake of fighting and ego and winning? Where do you lie in that? Where is the harmony? Where's the peace in that? That's something that you're going to have to figure out, as the planet of power can either cause you to self-destruct in this energy, or it can cause you to be incredibly empowered. Depends on what you're tuning into, depends on how realistic, but I think for many of you, this is a very harsh reality check. Then on the 21st, we have the Sun in Capricorn, moves into Capricorn. And for you, again, this is more about So Uranus is trining Saturn, and Saturn, that means that this could, again, I want to say feels very malefic to me. When Uranus aligns with Saturn and all of the energy is in squares and opposition, I want to say that it is just energy that is not supportive. Okay, so we're working a lot in our 12th house. That's all karma. So to me, there's some sort of karmic union, karmic relationship where it is teaching you a lesson. You are learning a lesson. You've been learning a lesson for the past few months, but now you are aligning that lesson with karma, with going through your 12th house. This is deep work. This is the work that you do on yourself behind the scenes. This is accumulating it. This is taking a look at your life and seeing what accountability you had to get yourself in this mess, in this, and the decision to get yourself out of it. It is completely your journey if you choose to take it. Remember that we do have really positive energy, but for the most part, it's become malefic because of the decisions that you've made that weren't in alignment with what you deserve as a long-term outcome. On the 24th, we have, it's Christmas Eve, and again, idealistic thinking combined with 12th house work, and we have transformation. So, and I really think what this is about is, I want you to at some point pull back this month. I would love for you to do it before Christmas Eve. I would love for you to do it kind of around, I think after the 19th. I think after you get that reality check, after kind of all hell breaks loose, either good or bad. I think what you need to do before the holidays come is, I think you need to sit down and really do some step back. Step back, find some peace, try to find a way to balance imbalancing energy, and you really need to assess and you need to individuate yourself. Sorry, I've been doing these for hours, so you need to individuate yourself. Take yourself out of these scenarios, and you need to stabilize your emotional foundation, because this energy can cause a cascade of effects over the holidays that can just be freaking all the same crap, all the same energy, all the same drama. But it's only going to be elevated by a fracking full moon in Cancer, which is a very hypersensitive energy anyway. And a full moon is an illuminating experience. It is an cumulative experience. It is shedding light on an area that you could be in the dark. It could be bringing stuff forward. To me, this has something to do with the routines that you're doing. What patterns are you caught in that are self-destructive, that only serve others, yet put you on the back burner? Where are you at in that? And why do you align yourself there? Why is it that the only person that you're concerned with is everybody else and being a servant? Why are you not concerned with, look, if you're not mentally stable and mentally healthy and mentally happy, if you're not physically strong and healthy, if your work is not solid, none of these things, you're not good for anybody. So it makes no sense to me to push forward with this kind of stuff when the cumulative experience is a fracking mental breakdown, or a reflection of where everything went wrong right around the holidays. I feel a big buildup right around like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. There's just something that is just sad. It's combative. It's you against the world. It's you fighting for something. There's some sort injustice that was done that you're fighting to. It's like you're fighting a losing battle. It's not going to move forward past this month if you don't pull this vibration up. Many of you, this could have been an extremely gorgeous month, but what I feel is because there was some idealistic thinking, and then there was ego and power and control, and there was, and then there was the way that you were thinking was somehow shielded, idealistic, and clouded in all of this Mercury energy left over from last month. Last month was very cloudy, crazy, unstable energy, Chiron, 12th house, and then it just pulled into this month. And this is the month to release you from all of that and to allow you the freedom to pull you out of this. The whole rest of the month, pretty much the same energy, except for the moon jumps in on the 29th into this negativity, this negative vibration, and aligns with very critical energy, critical of yourself, probably critical of others, critical of what routines got you here. This is just a month of stabilizing you. It's a month of releasing these shackles of emotional up and down and upheavals and trying your hardest to get that desired result, only to have to at some point walk away and go toward a brighter future. And I know that it was emotionally unfulfilling, but there was a karmic lesson to be learned in this. I truly and deeply believe that there was something special about this journey that you went on for the past few months that you'll probably never go on again, because it was such a month of transfer, of like half of the year of transformation as you went along this journey, establishing your power, feeling the death of areas and the regeneration. This is about things that were hidden, deceptions, things that were behind the surface that you didn't see. And then when you did see, why didn't you acknowledge it? Why did you keep on going based on ego? Things you got to evaluate. Anyhow, guys, this month is okay. Hopes, dreams, and wishes, I want you to focus on. As you take out this negative energy source and this idealistic thinking that's in your life, and as you replace it with realistic thinking, with equality and mental capacity in relationships, friendships, and as you move forward with very educated people and opinions and people, like-minded individuals who think like you can start to build from there, and you can build out, but you have to be emotionally stable to provide any foundation for anybody, and you were supposed to go through this. This is a life lesson. There was something karmic and very, very special that you were supposed to learn, and as you dive into this month, I think you're going to get some clarity. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I look forward to talking to you guys again next month.